Batting first, I thought the message came back. It's probably 280 par. So after the innings, I did feel a bit of pressure, thinking that we're going to need some early wickets to put some pressure on Zim, which we did really well. I thought the bowlers were outstanding today. All in all, not a bad batting performance, considering that our top order didn't score a lot of runs. The fact that Pani and some of the middle order to tail chipped in a lot was very pleasing to me. It shows you that there's big depth in the batting order, and we got to a very competitive total at the end of the day, and I bowled really well, like I said. I can't remember what happened. You tell me. Yeah, it's a bit of a awkward day for me. I actually don't know what happened. It's a bit of a blur still. Something obviously triggered me, which I don't know. It's triggered me to run. Maybe the keeper just acted really well, pretending like the ball's through or something. I don't know. Just something triggered me. I thought it was through. I was sprinting down the wicket to come back for two. When Faf shouted at me, I could hear a bit of anxiety in his voice, and that's when I realised it's trouble here. So I was looking at Brendan Taylor first at 45, thinking that he's going to shot in, and then I realised no, the ball's actually still with the keeper. That's what I remember. Is that the rest is a blur. Yes, no, definitely. Like I said, that's probably the most pleasing part of the batting performance. The fact that some of the top players didn't score runs, and still we got to a very competitive total. So I see it as almost a bit of a bailout batting performance, and still we won the game, and still we got a competitive score, which is really important against some of the best teams in the world. You gotta find a way to be competitive, even if you're having a day off, or off day, I mean. And that's exactly what happened today. Zim wasn't really in the game with the bat in hand, but still I felt comfortable with the total. Even against one of the topper teams or better teams, I would have felt comfortable with that. They just hit the areas really with good consistency and intensity, I think. It sounds really simple, but that's what it comes down to at the end of the day. I thought we were really... there's a good mix between aggression and accuracy, and that's what's required from the seam bowlers. Really good thinking, clear plans. It all sounds cliche, but that's what it comes down to. I thought the guys were really smart today. Yeah, we picked up a few weak areas off the top order on the Zim side. I thought in the test matches I didn't play the short ball that badly, but picked it up in the ODIs now that it's definitely an area where we can expose them a little bit. So still you got to get the mix right, and you got to get the execution right, which we did really well. Possibly 2, 3, maybe even 4. I think the most important one to mention is Hash. He's played a lot of cricket, scored a lot of runs. His boy is sick at home, so it's just time for him maybe just to take a game off. It's a good opportunity. Get him back here for the Tri Series, nice and fresh. And then obviously I'd like to see some of the new faces, Riley, Mashant, Chezi. It'll be exciting to get all three of them on there. So we'll try and find a way. We haven't discussed it yet, but that's the thinking. Yeah. Yeah. Look, there's lots to gain. I think they've played a lot of cricket off late, so I think they're all in decent form. The fact that they're here means that they're in good form. So I don't think there will be too much pressure. I'll try and free them up a little bit. Let them really express their talents out there in that last game if they do get that opportunity. Other than that, there's still rankings at stake. So as a team, we would like to win, even though we might make a few changes. We would like to get all the guys, the new players, to buy into the plans and to really play a good game of cricket on Thursday.